like when you're driving and the cop lights go on and that your fucking heart goes, but then when the cop drives by, you're like, oof, you feel real good, and then you start driving with 2 hands and the speed limit for about 4 minutes, and then you get back to being like ridiculous? That's how people are living their lives, right? Like grandma gets sick, or mom has a cancer scare, or they get sick or something, and then they start caring about real shit. Nobody's giving a fuck about a Supreme backpack when your health isn't going anywhere. And so I just don't understand why people are living their lives like that. And so fucking gratitude. We've got the whole game misframed. Everybody's confused. People talking about millions as like, I gotta make $1 million as like an entry point. And they don't even understand that 99% of people in America don't make $400,000 a year. Nobody is putting on marathon sneakers. Everybody wants to be a sprinter. Everybody wants it tomorrow. A lot of people taking money and instead of investing it back into their business, buying dumb shit. And that's why I fucking put scrutiny on everybody who's trying to do, you know, courses and pre-rolls, trying to get you to pay $4,000 for this and $10,000 for that and all this. Like, this shit is simple. All the information is free. There's a lot of people who'd much rather pay somebody to make them feel good about why they're not doing. Let me give you the secret once and for all right here. Work. A lot. Everybody looks at the people that made it, and none of you looked at how they got there. Talk your truth. Create a framework that you can fucking follow. Talk your reality. Think about your fucking grandparents. They didn't have no internet. They had to work the job and go to sleep. The fact that you can work your 9 to 5 to pay off your debt or pay your rent or take care of what you have to, and then you can take on your phone and fucking work from 7 p.m. to 2 in the morning, that's a fucking blessing. That's a fucking opportunity. And nobody can stop you and nobody decides but us. It's fucking crazy. Do you have the humility to put in the fucking work? Period. Because the only people listening to your excuses or your bullshit are your loser fucking friends. My friends, let's just get to the punchline. Nobody gives a fuck about your problems. People sit in little circles with 4 people, everybody gassing each other up to not do shit. People complaining downstairs wearing $213 shoes. Shut the fuck up. Like, get perspective. What the fuck do you think is going on in the world? Everybody's pointing at everybody else without understanding. Nobody's deploying empathy. Here's what you don't get. You fucking lack patience. Too many of you talk about being it, but you're not living it. You know why you guys aren't patient? Because you want to win already to fucking stick it to your fucking parents. I'm trying to become your excuse, your shield, your thing that you can point to. Because if you trip and fall, you guys are worried about failing, and I'm trying to get you to point at me and blame me that it didn't work versus blaming yourself so that it gives you the courage to actually start doing shit. But you've got to understand, instead of sitting here and dwelling and blaming them, you're in control of your own shit. You got one fucking at bat. Do something with it. Listen, some of you have been consuming this for a year or two. You watch those videos on Instagram or YouTube, or watch my vlog or this and that. You listen to podcasts, you get hyped. You get hyped and you're like, right. And then you stop listening and you walk out into your real life and you go back to dumb shit. You know how many people sitting here still dwelling about some dumb shit that happened in 2011? It's binary. This whole thing, your fucking life is binary. Let me tell you what you should focus on. You need to do some shit you like. If I could ever convince all of you that your shortcomings and your detriments are your strengths, you would win. You guys want to be selfless and be good and give back? Be selfish first and get your shit to the place where you need to be. The current state of political correctness and how you should parent, how you should live, what age you should get married at, like, that's all bullshit. Like, there's only one story, like yours. I'm not scared of losing because I don't allow any of you to judge me. Guys, you're only scared to lose because you're worried about what other people are going to say. My losses are my losses.